Hi, I'm Hoshi. This is Crenbowl Season 25, Game 3, with my dungeoncrawlercarl themed Norse team. I'm at 1 win, 1 loss. So I want to continue winning, please. We're up against the Mortarks of Mayhem, the Shambling Undead, who are at 2 wins, 0 losses. And the Shambling Undead are always a tough team. They've got 1 level up with guard. They could put something on that mummy if they wanted. They've got a bunch they could random. They got a lot of SPP out of 2 games. But we got a lot of ghoul runners with dodge that we want to kill again. Ghouls are presumably dead already. So I guess that's the plan. We just kill ghouls. Now, my team is okay. Legion is out, but I still have 11 players. I only have 110 money, so I still can't buy a reroll. I have put tackle on Florin, preemptively against ghouls, but also it's just good for that guy because now he hits on a 50-50 even when he's frenzying. Mighty Blow is always more tempting, but I think this is probably the smarter choice, especially since now I have to fight ghouls. I mean, I could buy a replacement and hope I put in a bunch of touchdowns and then buy my reroll, but I think this is okay. On to the game. 4 to 6 fan factor. No journeyman. They've got a higher TV than me, so maybe I can buy something. You could spend some petty cash. Well, treasury, I guess. They also only have 110. All right, I have 50,000. I could buy a keg, but I could also buy Cindy Pie Whistle. And bombs are on theme. Now, when we get anything done with Cindy, historically, she's a 50-50. She either gets ejected immediately or bombs herself, or she just goes ham on everyone. Give me that ball. Now, there's the other question. Do I put Cindy out on attack or save her to snipe the ball carrier when they're running at? Ribblesnot I would snipe ball carrier at. And I think they're comparable stat-wise. Got block. Gotta kill ghouls. Did not level up that mummy. Oh, right. I only have 11 players, so the donut's out. On attack, I think I'd rather have Cindy out than Donut. I don't know where I'm going to put her on the field, though. I had no one with block for the wings. His Legion's out. Crazy about any of these formations. When the Yeti's not in the middle. All right, where are we putting you, Cindy? I want to bomb with you, ideally. But one of you over here, the one with less SPP. And try and get some on you so you can get dodge or block. I think dodge first. Good enough. Got a cluster. I could potentially bomb 4 guys. Up stepping you back anyway. Hit some guys first. Okay. Thankfully we got blocked. Skull both down as the typical first roll of the game. Do it again. Done. All right. I can now bomb 5 guys. That's accurate. Oh, we got 1. Oh, we're going to frenzy our way in. This can't possibly go bad. All right, Caddy is going to get hit. As per usual. We have a blitz with tackle. That's kind of what I want to do. Protect the ball. I not got anything to tackle with? I got the ball. I don't know where I want to go. Well, you have guard. Don't have tackle or block. Probably a bad idea. All of this apparently is a bad idea. One die with tackle blocks, not awful. Frenzy's the problem. Just go. All right, he's fine. All right, here comes the mummy. Presume the other mummy is going to blitz. Do they target my Yeti or do they go for the ball? They don't need to blitz the Yeti. We could now foul the Yeti. Oh, here's the blitz. The blitzing Carl. Carl's down. About to get muddy blowed. Can take the hit. Ooh. They've stunned Batista, but they're out. Fair trade. All right, 1 down. NV11. You're going to get pie whistled when she rolls a 1, but can't let that happen. See? Continue to target ghouls, but I kind of want to blitz with the Yeti so it stands up. Need to block, of course. Get enough on this mummy to hit him. Make our way over here. Isn't really a cage so much as just something to stand in front of ghouls. Try and support this Yeti if I can ever get her up. I would like to do this. Worth double rolling this. Not for a 2. I kind of want that reroll. Oh, we got 1 with the wild throw. Okay, there's another good hit. Good enough. Maybe a little extra bit of a cage. I don't think they're running around the back anyway with that 1 ghoul. Okay, the mummy's gonna work on pie whistle. Got dodge. She can tie up a mummy. Almost worth it. If she gets killed. She's had a couple bombs that haven't really done much. Oh, that's good. Burn that reroll. Still good. Gonna blitz. Successfully blitz out. Come down and help that guy. Yep. Get another hit on Fierus. Stunned, but that's all right. Hey, that's less all right. Lewis is getting mummied. And it's a knockout. My cage is no longer a cage. Got hits around here. Got a lot of movement despite being down. That will let Carl hit. At least for the first hit will be a double. This can make both a double. Only need the first one. I whistle one square over. Even if she rolls a 1, she'll hit everybody. By everybody, I mean the mummy and herself. Haven't frenzied. I could frenzy to improve the odds of this. Good thing I did. Cool. We put it here. That's not going where I want it. I did get the down. And you could stand up and step on someone, or at least move. Ooh, that's not bad. Repetente. Not bad. But you didn't get ejected, so good enough. Pushes are good. That's also fine. Burn that last reroll. If he doesn't die, that was worth it. It's fine. Good. Down a reroll. 2 die up here. That mummy's probably going to blitz. Can't blitz Carl. I don't know if any of that's not a 2 die. Or double red die. Oh, that's the blitz. They did it before standing the mummy up, but they got the hit. My poor Hadia Yeti getting bullied again. It's standing in my way. Happening again. I'm getting bogged down in the first half. Maybe I can go diagonally? Yetis, probably the blitz choice. Don't need to. That's fine. I think I might need to blitz up. I really want to blitz with tackle whenever possible. Make this a 1 die and blitz you inwards. Push. That's okay. Get out of here. Stun. Fine. 1 die with block, but there's frenzy. 2 die with frenzy. Let's move first. Now I'm going to frenzy him right where I don't want him. This one first. Well, the bomb. Bomb this zone. Double bomb it. Probably my last action of the turn. That's good. Knock them all down. Knock them all out. Ooh, good. Oh, now I don't really need this second bomb. I just bomb them again. Could try bombing you. There's 3 guys. Oh, it's a 2. Just take it. Oh, she's ejected on a 1 for all you can eat. That wasn't worth it. It's never worth it to double bomb. Unless it's like the last action of turn 8. Especially since it ends the turn. Could have maybe stepped on that mummy again. That mummy is now semi-free. Free for a 2 die on Padia, at least. There it goes. He is taking the hits this time. He hasn't gotten knocked out or really stunned, I don't think. Good. They have no rerolls left. I do have to get moving up this field sometime soon. Ooh, that's a bad one. Alright, we're probably going to blitz with him again. Left my Yeti free. The Yeti's gonna have to blitz. It's only a 1 die. Well, do that. 1 die. Make it a 2 die. And I would block. Wind up. Okay. 1 die with block first. Push. Now I got nothing anywhere. Blitz has already been used. Fall back for some protection here, because this is going to fail. It does not, but now I'm next to the mummy. That was terrible. The mummy's gonna destroy. Ooh. Push. They got lots of hits left. Get up there. More push. Got blitz. Here it comes. Get the hit. right. Saying, okay, we gonna say I could punch a hole on the left there, but now there's two in a row. The diagonal might have to be the choice. There's gonna have to be some rushes at some point. Now that mummy's blocking the line, and Batista is stunned. I could frenzy with the Yeti and hit the mummy, but it doesn't get the mummy out of the way. We surf a guy. I think I gotta punch a hole over here. This will make a 2-die here. Maybe start picking this line apart. Okay, good hit. Still have 3 turns. One dies. There's a 2-die, but I'd rather pick the other guy, but alright, that's good. Still need to stay. I dodge. Like 3 dodges through here. Start preparing to move this way. Tie some of these up with tackle. Guard one's more important. Stun. I'm being held back very well here. Just cannot punch a hole in this. He has 7 movement. Okay, 7 now. Okay, 14. Can just about make it. But I gotta get through. Or to get the other Valk through and pass the ball. Ooh, that's great. No rerolls. Okay. Ball carrier's marked, unfortunately. Lose a movement by doing this, but how to make some go rushes. Who can stand up? Gives me a 1-die. Want to go that direction. You here to deal with them. You have Dauntless. Try Dauntlessing. Thank goodness for that. Reroll. Alright, that's okay. I think we gotta go here. Okay, you know what? The second rush wasn't worth it because I fell down, but because I did it, I still have enough movement to put the ball in, even though she's down. Of course, they can just mark the ball, dodge out and pick up the ball. Can they counter score? Not unless that guy dodges. They didn't. Well, still isn't impossible, just very unlikely. There's no rerolls for either of us. They're coming up. All right. One die, pow. Okay, that's what an apothecary is for. I'll take the broken arm. That's, I believe, my second player with a broken arm. I think I apothecaried into the broken arm last time as well. Okay, a failed dodge finally. Well, that was a terrible little end of the first half. They do get another turn to hit me, so... Do I take my hits or do I try this incredibly unlikely pick up the ball? It's not that unlikely. I do have a 2-die blitz. Could have took it. I'd rather blitz that. I gotta dodge out to do that. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Fall down. Well, still a 50-50 dodge. Couldn't do it. All right, they've had a successful defense. They can't counter score at the minimum. They can't beat me up a bunch. They were going to beat me up a bunch. I have a knockout, an injury, and an eject. Guns are fine. I've used my apothecary. Now Carl's going to die. No rerolls. Give them some double skulls. Just give them more stumbles. More stuns. Still got a mummy that can hit Batista. Here's the blitz. It is yet another hit. Okay. They can still do a foul. Nope. All right. Didn't go great. We got a guy out. Got a couple guys out. You have 10 players. They also have 10 players. I don't have enough guys for the line. Right. Zhang, you can go here. Who's the other one that's going to get smacked? Really, someone with block. And we put tackle back here to blitz with. Just spread out a little. Rather tackle from there. All right. Give me kickoff event blitz or give me another reroll on the kickoff event. Was missing next game, broken arm pass. Not like I pass much with those guys. That's what the Valkyries are for. Changing weather bounces it out. That's not... Changing weather is the most boring kickoff event until it does stuff like that. Oh no. Changing weather into perfect conditions when it's already perfect conditions is the most boring kickoff event. One of these days, it might snow or rain or do something. Then it just bounces the ball out and they get to pick it up. Could burn some of these rerolls. Oh, that's almost what I want. All right, left or right? I feel right since it's my thinner side. I can swing around fairly well. They're just going to stay in the middle and not commit. I think I like this. To get behind them. Okay. Okay, there's the first half. Still a 2 die, right? Another push. Move them towards surf territory. Put the pig over here. If I put you here, put you here to protect the pig. If the Yeti gets knocked down, the pig can maybe pick her up. You hang back to strip ball whoever breaks through. Not much else to do there. Push. Push is okay. That's great. One reroll gone. Double great. Triple great. That is the second death of the game, but this one went through. Pickup has picked up a guy, but not the other one. Okay. Can I punch into this ball carrier? I can mark them at least. I think we just stall them another turn. They're up a player now, but it's the pig, so they're not really contributing to tying people up. One die with block into block. It's great. I don't want to stand next to a mummy. We could dauntless the mummy with a dodge. Get rid of that guard player would help. Makes the dodge. Does not make the dauntless, but that's okay. I'll kind of take that. That mummy died and regened. I almost killed a mummy. That's 3 deaths in like 2 turns. 3 turns. Okay. On the plus side, there's a mummy off the board. They'll come back, but ideally it'll be after I've taken the ball away and scored. I've got the player advantage. I just need to somehow get that ghoul. Fortunately, I didn't get to hit with the Yeti. They're committing to the Yeti side. Okay, that's a push. We still have a reroll. They're about to use it. They're not using it. The other mummy is KO'd. That sucks. Okay, can I clear a path to blitz the ball carrier? With strip ball. All right, this isn't ideal, but at least I want to waste the blitz on that. Okay, that'll be a 2 die, but then it'll be a 1 die. All right, Lauren, at the very least, if you're here with tackle, you're in the way of their forward movement. Okay, first push as usual. There's a hit. There's a stun. Could just get you out of there. I could get in there, but okay, 1 die would block. Oh, they have dodge. And just push them up. All right. This is a waste, but we'll do it. Another both down. Got to get dodge on one of these Valkyries. Or block. Block would have fixed that. They're blitzing. We get a stun out of it. Still got movement. They're doing a dodge. They made it. They can get their rushes to work. Now I'm in trouble. They're just dodging out wherever they want. All the pickups failed. Double rush. You just put it in almost. Just as good as the pig standing there. Can't blitz the ball carrier anyway. Can't even frenzy these guys. All you back. At the very least, we got to force an early touchdown. We can't stop it. Can't blitz the ball carrier, but maybe I can Make space. This might have to happen first. Yeti can't stand up. All right. Go over here and just be a target. Or fall down. That's another failed rush. Blocking the ball carrier. I've done what? 3 rushes. Failed 2 of them. At the worst possible time. Okay. The Valk can pretty much reach any of them. They're not putting it in. They can block me. Still gonna do it even if it's a double red die, as long as I can touch them. There's a hit. We're gonna foul the Yeti. Probably. Alright, I got some 2 dies I can probably take, but the only thing that matters is the ball. Oh, they're going to mark me instead. That's what we're going to do at the end. Just in case it works. Plan out. All right. Is that in my way? No. Could mark the ball carrier, but what do I do with you, Donut? Do I protect you? Do I make you occupy a guy? At the very least, maybe you can bait them to hit you first and they can roll double skulls with no rerolls. All right. 1 die. There's a 2 die with block. Good. Keep these free. Maybe we can pass the ball up. The 2 die with block, but this is important. And that's a failed dodge. And they are blitzing the pig. Oh, it was almost triple skulls. My mic's been muted for a while, hasn't it? Well, as I was saying, one mummy is back in, but the knocked out mummy is still out, so that's a good thing. Wonder how long my mic was muted. I muted it is because there's a banging going on outside. Which I should probably go check on, but we're almost done. Okay. Ideally, I do this. I mean, I get to reroll the pass and the catch. I have 3 turns. I could pace it out a little better, but... Good. Thin it out. Just tie as many of these guys up as we can and try and push up the right side. Get in there, pig. Blitz you. Okay. Go up here. Occupy them. And then we're going to try this. And then even if it fails, I'll still have room to pick it up again. We got it. Reroll. A 2. All right, that's not good, but it's not terrible. A lot of... They got to do a lot to get it here. They'd have to... even if they hit the pig, they still got to dodge through. One blitzes the pig, one... The mummy hits... Okay, there's the blitz on the pig. They got blocked. But they're standing in the way. So that's actually no improvement for them. But then the mummy hits down. And then they've got a little gap to run in. Isn't good, but we still have potential for a tie. They're dodging through. And it's working. And the ball's marked. I hate ghouls. Another dodge through. And they picked it up. I've got strip ball, but another dodge through and a rush. Well, this fell apart quickly. And then the mummy does the hit they should have done first and rolls double pow. With a stun. So, I'm in real trouble here. Could run the Valkyrie up, but I sort of need both of them. One's going to have to strip ball, and one's going to have to use pass. Then who's going to catch it? All right, we might just have to roll for SPP here. I've got one turn. The goal is to take this ball away, but... Okay, one's going to strip ball, even with a 1 die. I got 2 turns. We can do this. They have 1 turn. Okay, push. That is strip ball. Just bounce up so I can pick it up. That's not the best spot. I think I got to get someone upfield too. I can pick this up, but it doesn't really matter till next turn. You're the one who's going to have to put it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Can you get here? You're not going to do it. All right. I've messed this up pretty bad, but I still think this is probably my best shot. Okay, he's out. It is now my best shot. All right, we got 2 Valkyries. One of them has to pick up the ball. Then they can either pass it down or hand it to the other Valkyrie, who can then run up and pass it down. A short pass and then a handoff is probably the best. Unless I can just do it in one handoff. But I need at least one of them to pick it up. And then we'll worry about the second half later. All right. 1 turn for both of us. I've marked my potential ball carrier. There's a hit. That's okay. You might at least get it through this with the Yeti alive. Maybe not Zhang. Zhang's stunned. All right. He's good for a turn. We're just trying to survive this turn here without a 4th death this game. That ghoul picks that up. All right, he hasn't, but he's marked it, unfortunately. Okay, 1 Valkyrie is down. And stunned. That's very, very bad. The other Valkyrie is down. And it's an armor break. And she's knocked out. Okay, so neither Valkyrie can pick up and pass the ball. Someone's got to pass this ball. Okay, the Yeti could dodge out in blitz. That's not going to happen. Okay, I got to get 3 guys off the ball, dodge out, pick up the ball, and then pass the ball. I could run the pig in and bounce the ball. That's probably not a good idea. The Yeti could do some crazy dodges. That's someone else who could put the ball in. Occupy the mummy, I guess. That give me a 1 die. But I kind of need you to be the one to throw the ball. Like, we clear this ball off. And push. That's halfway there. That'll do. No, it won't, because it's still a push. But at least they're off the ball. I got another 2 die here. Same situation. That's a hit for 1. All right. I think you're going to have to do that. And push them up. And then I'm going to have to dodge out and pass the ball. I can bounce them onto the ball. Or at least down. Step. Are we doing it? Connection lost. Good old Blood Bowl servers, but most likely that meant that the Yeti failed the dodge. Assume that Yeti failed the dodge. Yep. Yeah, the Yeti failed the dodge. That is a sad end. We didn't even get to see the dodge fail. They've already validated it. It's 0-1. We've lost a game. Somehow, despite getting a lot of their players off the field. I just got real bogged down, and then they did a whole bunch of dodging. We got some SPP. But, okay, the Yeti's got some. We can put something on Lina, either block or dodge. I'm thinking dodge. Dice rolls. There's been a lot of dice rolls. Okay. All you can eat failed, of course. Argue the call for them failed. Armor value was real bad. Bomb damage wasn't great. Catches weren't great. Dodge was terrible. Their dodge was great for them. 2 out of 2 to 5 passes. How's that even happen? 50-50 rush. That lost me the game. That was the worst part of it. And on Channel of Fury did pretty bad. Now, my dice look okay. There's a lot of 2s in there. My hit dice look terrible. But since I didn't hit that much, it's pretty average. I think I hit fine. Because I got 2 mummies out. There was another injury. They got 26 POWs. That's a lot of POWs. So they really hit me a lot. Now, I didn't hit a lot, but when I did, it mattered. And I feel like I just didn't get to take enough advantage of that player advantage. We each prevented a death. There was another death in there. 3 deaths. A lot of stuns inflicted on me. You know, I survived it fairly well with only 1 injury. They 10 out of 11 dodges. Out of 4 rush. 1 in 6 chance. Well, that's a game of Blood Bowl. That's this week in Blood Bowl. Thanks for watching. Bye.